All right, welcome everybody to another wild day of trading here. So we've had a pretty crazy day, to say the least. So we did finally get up. We tested the channel up here. So we came up and let's bring up this. Where's my channel chart? Channel chart, channel chart, channel chart, channel chart, channel chart, channel chart. Where the heck's my channel chart? Where are you? And say, Vamp, you have too many damn... There it is right there. This is my channel chart. All right, so here's my channel chart. We've been running in this baby for quite a while now, right? And we had this channel chart put up a while ago. So, you know, you guys have seen this. This chart has been here for a while. Now, we really had to wait for this top and then this bottom until we could really create this channel here. And, you know, you have the channel. Let's plays out better in a 12-hour. So here's your channel you've been running in, right? Now it's been respected up here. There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you've got a bunch of touches on the top right here that have now shown that the price is respecting the top of the channel here. And the price has dropped off. Now this is just an absolute wild fight we have going on between the bulls and the bears. Right, so we got a wild battle going on between the bulls and the bears right now. That's absolutely insane. We had this one big, massive volume candle of bearishness, and this kind of fell out of the sky. On the bubble chart, it showed that we did fall down on a rejection, right? So we did hit a rejection, perfect. We fell down out of that rejection, absolutely perfect. We came down, we touched a bounce zone, then we came down, we hit a bounce zone, we bounced off that. We'll go over that in a little bit later. So kind of here was my call. Now I did pull my short a little bit early here, and then my stop loss is at 7,100. I mean, I could get blown out of this trade. I could get blown out of this trade. Now we've got a little more help on the bulls side. So we got 60 million more tether that just got pumped in. So we got just a little more bullish action going on. You know, it's pretty easy when you can buy, I don't know how many, let's see, how many Bitcoins can you buy with 60 million? Trying to throw this on my calculator here. There you go. To buy, what is Bitcoin right now? So Bitcoin's chomping at 7,000 divided by 7,000, 40-ish. Woo! You can buy 8,523 Bitcoin. Right, so that's a lot of Bitcoin you can buy right there. You can buy up 8,500 Bitcoin. Okay, so you can 8,500 Bitcoin. That's a lot of coin you could buy. So we're going to kind of start with our charts. Let's move all the way out. We're going to go all the way out to our 3-day chart. Now, this 3-day chart is still in action here. This is still in action. Now, if this holds right here, you've got a wicked double top on this, right? So this is a double top up here. This is a tweezer top candle. This is a rejection candle, okay? This is starting to be a rejection candle right here. Right now, the bulls have gotten, this is why I have my stop loss, right? And I need to move my stop loss up maybe a little bit higher here, because if this breaks this, then you clearly have a bullish trend, and this wouldn't be a bad idea if you guys are on over on MEX. What I would recommend is, here's how I would set my trade up right here, right? So I am in a short. So I'm in a short because I think this is a tweezer top right here, right? This clearly looks like a tweezer top or a double top, right? Look, double top, double top. Wow, pretty damn convincing there, right? For a good fallout opportunity. So there's another day, kind of a double toppy, right? Kind of. Let's see what we got all the way up here. Yep, there it is. Kind of, sort of. There's a good one right there. So, I mean, this is kind of looking like a really good double top here for a reversal, at least on the 3-day chart, right? At least on the 3-day so far. So like right here, what I would do is you could set yourself a flip trade, right? Now, my top target is still right here. Look at this. This is, if you look on the 3-day, you know, my top target that I've been talking about is right up in here, and it's because I'm using this resistance channel right here, right? I like this resistance channel right there, right? This is the resistance channel that I like, right? For this to come up and bank on before this falls back out. Now that also gets really close, but not as close as is to the top of this channel. Now the issue I have with this would kind of invalidate an A, B, C. So I just don't. I think that this would invalidate this whole channel that's playing out for almost since you go back. I mean, this has been playing out since April, probably before that. Let's see here. Yeah, so this channel's been playing out since March, February. So there it is. I mean, you're pretty much back to March 18th is kind of when this channel started right here. You got your down, up, right? So A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B. There's clearly no way you pull an ABC out of this damn thing. This is just an absolutely linear drop. And I know a lot of people are saying the market is done. The market's turned around here. And yes, that's totally possible. You know, if we get the ETFs, I believe we could get out of this. But if you're looking at this thing from an Elliott wave artist perspective, what you have to do is you have to come down and you start counting these all out. ABC, ABC, A, B. Now that's really, really high up there. All right, this is really far up right here, right? So I mean, man, I mean, this starts to really get out of line, right? So let's pull this back. Let's go ahead and we're gonna throw a Fibonacci on this thing over here, right? Let's throw some fib on this and see what our retracement is. Right, where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? There it is. There's the bottom. Right, and we're almost to our 0.5, right? We're almost to our 0.5. We're so close, right? We're super, super close. Let's dig into this baby, right? It's just so close, right? So close right there, you know, and this is my next target. And I do have that plopped out there. So there's your 5. This is my next target. And then you're there. So now let's go back, and what we can do is we can say, hey, let's see how well this worked out on previous drops, right? So we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to pull that out of there. I'm going to pull a fib from here to there. Okay, now this one went up. So look at how perfectly this played off the 618. Stopped, tried to break out, right? Tried to probably break out again, and then that was it. I mean, perfectly on the 618 right there. We're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to play this one. And there we go. Oh. All right. Look at this. All the way down, came all the way back to the 618, right? So look at the retracement on this. This retracement came all the way back up here. Did break through the 618. And there we are. So let's go. Let's pull it one more time. Let's see where we're at here. Now I'd say this is the top. There's the bottom. Okay. And there's your 618. If this thing comes all the way back to the 618 like it did the last couple times, you're gunning right here for 74.82, right? 74.82. Now you've got a lot of resistance in the way with this 50 MA right here. Okay, so you got a lot of resistance with the 50 MA right there. But now you also have to see, can you make an ABC out of this, right? Can you make an ABC out of these? So I just go back over here, ABC, pretty damn easy. Little bit harder, right? A, B, C, a little bit tougher. You might have to count a 5 wave in this last move right here, but that's definitely a little bit tougher right there. So now you've got this easy ABC down, up, definitely easy down here, right? Up, pretty easy, right? And this could even made 2, 3, 4, 5. That could have been a 5 wave structure on the C wave. You probably could have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could count that as a 5 wave from here. You can count this as a 5 wave from here, right? You get A, B, and the C wave. A, B, C wave, right? A, B, C, A, B, C. And if you're looking here, your top target for this is an ABC wave is going to be right here. Now, I would expand this out because I'd be looking for this to possibly get rejected on the 0.50, right? This could fall out here. It is possible, right? But at the same time, you've now, what's on the table, right? You know exactly what's on the table. You see, we've hit the 618. We've hit it every single time. So it shouldn't be surprising that we're gunning for this target, right? This is still a target, still on my, but I'm trying to play the channel here. Now, when I'm playing this channel, okay, let's dig down into this channel here, right? So let's get down into this channel here. So we're all going to agree, well, at least I agree, that that here is your target. It's a 618 right there. That would take us all the way up to the top of the wedge line almost and drop out. And then if you're looking at this, you're looking at this could possibly take a long time to get there, right? This could take a long time. But if this is going to hit the 618 and respect the and it's going to respect the wedge line, you have a timetable, right? So you have one more candle, two more candles. I mean, you pretty much have to hit this almost in the next 6 days, right? Sorry, so there's 2 days left in this candle, so 8 days, right? So to hit this top target, you have, so we're going to do time, and I hate doing timelines. You have about 8 days to hit the 0.618, and we're going to put that down 74.82. Okay, so you've got, so we're just going to start this off 1 and well, let's call this medium term call, right? So 1 is you've got 8 days. Oh, got about 8 days. You got about 8 days. I'm just gonna put about 8 days. So 3, 6. Man, that's tough. What do you think? You think it? I mean, to hit that, it's gonna be real tough because you're gonna smash right into that, right on the button. So let's see. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's call it 8 to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just want to make sure. 3, 6, 9. Let's put about 9 days. All right, so you got about 9 days if you want to hit this. Now, here's the problem. If this candle retraces, like I think it should, right? I think this candle should just come down here still. Give us a little hokey pokey right here to respect this channel, right? To respect this channel right here. Then you're going to have to come down for a day or two. Then you're going to have to come back up to hit this target right here, right? So this would kind of be, this is kind of what I'm looking for here. I'm still bullish. I'm at least bullish till we hit the 0.50. All right, I'm at least bullish till we hit the 0.50, right? I mean, I'd like to at least get up and touch this, right? And I think it's possible, right? So with this in play that you're looking at and what you've seen before, so you now know that you have some pretty good targets. So historically, so we're going to put historically to historically, you've had last two drops, last two up waves hit 0.618, right? So last two have historically hit 0.618 both times, okay? So now 3, So our targets are, if we're going to repeat history, our targets are at least the 0.50, which is at 7180, 80-ish. And so we'll put target 1, right? And then we'll hit target 2 would be 7482. So this would be the 0.5 fib. This would be the 0.618 fib at 7482. Okay, so that would be our second target right there. Now, okay, now we're not done yet. So now we're gonna have our, this would be our bear. This would be our bear targets, right? Our bear targets would be this is the top. Would be that we hit the top right here, which I don't really like, because look, there's no historical reason to hit the top right here. Right? There's no real historical reason to have stopped right here. See how this one, look at this one, these two, and this, at least all of this was in line here. It was close, right? So you see these tops and these tops, at least that was in line. Let's look up here. Let's see what this one, this one didn't have any help, right? There's no real help here. So this one didn't have any help. When it topped off, it was just a fib stop. So that was a fib stop up there. Yeah, I don't, getting up here, not really in a channel up here. Well, you know, if you go all the way back, it's pretty close to right here, right? So you kind of got this area, you kind of got that, like you kind of got a couple wicks, right? Look, so you got that wick, got this wick, there's two. And then you've kind of got these right here, right? That wick is perfect. So, oh, dang it. All right. So I would say that would be my toppy target, right? This would be my tippy toppy target. But this is going to happen PDQ, right? Pretty damn quick, because it's running out of time because of the resistance of the wedge, right? So every day that goes by, and as this drops lower, you're just going to adjust your target height to the wedge as this thing just moves lower. Now remember, you can get, oh seriously, I'm going to lock this place. So you can get just this monster, look at this thing right here. I mean, you can get this 7,700 to 8,500, this 1,000-point candle, literally in just 3 days. Boom, dink, okay, we're done. And then fall out. I mean, that's totally possible. You know, especially with 8,700 Bitcoin just laying around. I mean, 8,500 Bitcoin that you can just buy right now, just laying around like nobody's business. But I still think that this is, you know, it's just, we're fighting time to get up here, right? And if I was you, I would layer shorts, right? So let's do the bear target. So the bear target would be right now, I still think the bear target is 6,700 to 6,800 for right now. Right, I think that's my bear target for right now, and I think that's where I think this is our next stop, is just coming down here real quick, and then bouncing and then going up. So I still think that this is what we're doing right here, right? And remember, playing out in these 3-day candles, I mean, this thing can drop all the way down, be super, super red, and then it can just shoot all the way up to the moon, and it'll finish off as a green candle. I mean, you never know. But at least it would get down here and touch our area, right, before it rocketed off. Now, if this 3-day candle closes like this is going to be bad news, because it would just mean 3 more down days. And if you have 3 more down days, then that's going to lower our target, right? So time is of the essence, right? So we're going to put in here, right, that 5 targets are time sensitive. right? Targets are time sensitive, and so we're time sensitive to hit these targets right here because of the just simply because of the wedge, right? So we're fighting on this wedge, so they're time sensitive of the wedge as resistance. Okay, so there you go. So that's really good. That's all good. So, all right, so this is our medium term call right here. So short term, go down, just give me one more little tickle and then go up. That's all I'm asking. Give me one more little tickle, right? And then go up. Now, if A, B, C. Now, all right, so now we're going to do this. I'm going to spread this out. Oh, come here. Spreading this out. Now, let's see here. A, B, just really hard to get a 5-wave. I mean, how do you get a 5-wave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I mean, that's the only way, right? So A, B, C. So this is what you'd be putting in here. A, B, C, C. ABC, ABC, ABC. So this is the tricky part right here, right? Because this is really, see, look how easy this was. A, B, right? That was an easy count out right there, right? You got this nice structure up A, nice structure back down B. You really have a hard time. You can't pull this ABC out of here, right? This is hard to pull this ABC out of this structure right here. Okay? Hard to get out. How do you A, B, right? Maybe you go A, B, like that maybe. All right, nope, because this is lower. You're screwed doing that. This has got to be, oh, Jesus, Lord. Help me, Jesus, help me. I mean, this is a tough one right here, right? A, B, C. This is a really, really tough one to count right here. This is a lot more accelerated. Okay, it's a lot more accelerated to count this out right here. So this is kind of a little tougher right there. Right, you got how you going to get that ABC in there? Now, I mean, this would be a lot easier to just kind of, right, ABC, that was just so easy to count. AB, this should have just been lower. Right, this should have been lower. This freaking wick screwed everything up. So, all right. Anyways, you get the point. There's an ABC in here somewhere. It's an ABC in here. Now, could you count this as a 5-wave? So once again, it's a little tougher to make a 5-wave out of. See, this is hard to even make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of because of this. This is really screwy to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an impulsive wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of there. I think it's still a little tougher to make that. Okay, so this is just kind of our medium-term calls. And then what we'll do is we're just going to label these, right? So here you go. Target 1. All right, let's zip this up. All right, so I'm going to make this a little smaller. Target 2. I'm going to give myself a target 3. Okay. So, and then I'm going to give myself a bear target. So I think we're going here first. So target bear 1. Okay, so there's our first target. Bear 1 is right there. And we're going to call it 68 to 6700 right in here. Oop, I'm going to go like that. Let's see the bottom here. No, it's too low. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think this is what's going to happen, right? Okay, so I'm going to save this. Hold on. All right, copy. And give me a second. All right, and all right. Okay, so now let's go over and let's set up a flip trade, right? So our flip trade here would be set up like this. So just in case this thing takes off, right, you're going to set yourself up with a flip trade, right? So we're going to set ourselves up with a flip trade. So let's go over here. All right, so flip trade. So flip trade on MEX. Right, so this is how you do it. So let's say you're in a $10,000, you're 10,000 point short right now, right? From six, what's this? 7,066, right? Right. So what you do is you set your stop loss. Set stop loss at 71, like 35, because you got to go over this. Got to go over this. So it's at 71.20. Yeah, just call it 71.30. Right? So you set your stop loss over that, but you set that valuation of that stop loss at 20,000. Right? Or 30,000. Right? Because you know these are your top targets up here, right? So this is how you set up a flip trade, right? So if you're in this trade short right here, so here's your short. There's your short right there. You're in here. You're looking at this structure saying, this is pretty conspicuous structure. This looks like it could possibly fall out here. If it stays like this for another day and a half, another 2 days, this is going to make a bearish, this is a bearish inside bar, a bearish harami, right? So then you're going to go ahead and you're going to set your stop loss on top of these wicks right here, right, for that flip trade. So you're going to have that flip trade ready because you know you're going to have some upside. Now here's the bad thing. The bad thing is you don't have a lot of flip side. What you're going to have to do is this is only for an immediate trade right here, right? If this thing starts to fall down and it does break down to our target right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take profit down here and then we're going to flip our trade. So we're going to get down to here. I'm going to set a trailing stop loss, right, in case this thing pops back up and snaps me out. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of let this, if this thing just keeps going and all of a sudden this thing decides, hey, only kidding, and we're going to go up here, right, and 6 is the last head and shoulders. Right, if this thing says, only kidding, I'm a head and shoulders, I'm dropping out here, right? Then this is what you're going to be looking for, right? You're going to be looking for this to say, okay, that's it. I'm not kidding. I'm done. I'm dropping out, right? So this is the pretty easy trade setup that you have. And as this comes down here, now you'll have validation of this. If it comes down, right, you're looking for this thing to come down and you're looking for it to bounce off. Now, if this does drop right here, let's pull that fib line off. We're going to come up here. We're going to pull another fib line, right? Now, here you go. Look at, there's some targets for us, right? These are our targets. Now, this kind of widens your targets out a little bit, but the problem is this also starts to break your wedge line. So you got to be careful here because you need to stay within this wedge line. You need to watch this wedge because you need, the price has been respecting this wedge right here. Okay, there you go. So this thing needs to, at the same time, this thing needs to fall out of the damn sky, PDQ, in order to hit this lower target, because the more this goes, what's going to happen is this target right down here, right, is then going to switch, if this takes a lot of time, to this target, right? It's going to come down here and it's going to hit the wedge right on the 236, right? So it's just going to come down, it's going to hit the 236, and then it's going to say, okay, that's it. I'm going to hit the 236. So let's do this. We're going to clone this. We're going to change this. I'm going to change this to, right? And then I want to make one more. Clone that. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. And then the third target would be the, now, if it does hit the third target, right? Target 3, right? If it does hit target 3, you need to be looking for the head and shoulders, right? At that point, you need to be looking and saying, is this a head and shoulders? If it goes all the way down to here, right? That would be target 3. Target 1, target 2, target 3, right? Okay. Oh. Okay, so there's our flip trade setup. So I'm going to copy this. Okay. All right. Okay, bear targets added. Yeah, this thing is totally turning around right here. Okay. All right, so now let's go, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to a different chart. Let's go to a different chart right here. And I'm going to pull this off. We're going to start looking at our timeline. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so there's our daily setup, right? This is our daily setup. Let's see exactly what we have for our daily setup. All right. Okay. So for our daily setup, this kind of looks like a bearish harami. Definitely looks like a bearish harami right there. All right, so let me show you guys something that you have to be watching out for. Right? This is super, super, super dangerous. This is a bearish, right? This is a bearish fakey pin bar too. You can get this kind of bearish fakey pin bar where, yeah, yeah, let me see here. Where's my inside? Where's my inside bar chart? Let me grab my inside bar chart. There they are. Nope. Yeah, this kind of looks like an inside bar. I can't tell if it's an inside bar or a bearish harami to me. Let's dig into this thing real quick here. All right, let's go over here. Inside bar or bearish harami? Which one is this? Get up here. Just want to confirm this is what this is. Seriously, get up there. All right. Yeah. I mean, no, not an inside bar. I mean, golly, that tweezer top right there. I mean, it's just right over the tippy top of it. The mother bar is. I mean, that's really, really, really close. That's a toughie right there because that mother bar is just like, I mean, literally, it's like so close to there. That's a tough one. I mean, it's hard not to, yep, and let me see here. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, see, it looks like a harami. See, this is what this looks like. It looks bearish. Right? It just looks bearish. It's hard to think of that as any other way than being bearish. Thoughts, thunks? Yeah, I just... Yeah, what, all right, so there's our daily. I'm going to go back to our check evening star pen. Check the evening star. What timeline is that on? What timeline is the evening star on? Okay, so this is still working on the 2-day chart right there. So 2-day chart's working, 12-hour chart. No help on the 12-hour chart. The daily, there's no shooting stars, no evening star on the... No, it's not an evening star. Yeah, that's a harami or something because it's engulfed. So the candle body's engulfed. And even at the top, this is a harami rather than an inside bar simply because of the top. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the same candle right there, but it's not because it's engulfed a little bit by that candle. 12-hour chart, no help. No help at all. Now, if this 12-hour chart plays out like this and this just stays inside of this right here, this will be another engulfing. So this would be a bullish engulfing candle right here. Right? So you'd have to keep an eye on this, but I don't think there's any way in hell that this stays here in this range right here. All right? I don't think this stays. So if this stays in this range right here, and just plops up and down, this will turn into a bullish pattern. All right, that'll turn into a bullish pattern. And the only thing you got to watch out for, because this does look like a harami, is you get these haramis are very difficult to trade because they have these fakies, right? They put up all these fakey patterns right here. And these fakies are a real pain in the butt. Right? They can just blow your trade out. All right, so let's go over. We're going to go 6 hour. Okay, so... All right, so on the 6 hour, check that out. So on the 6 hour, you did post up. So this is bullish right here. So the 6 hour candle that we just closed is bullish. So that's why you're getting this bullish action, because you clearly closed out a bullish candle on your 6 hour. All right, so this is a bullish candle. This closed out bullishly, and we're going to have to see how this plays out. All right, once again, why trading these inside bars is a super pain in the patootie. All right, because now this is bullish. Okay, 4 hours. Yep, see, there it is. There's the same thing. See, so your 4 hour printed up a bullish candle, and now you're getting the bullish action. So this is a bullish harami. This is so you're getting the follow through action of this bullish harami. It looks like it could go up here and possibly make a third top. I mean, it's trying to go up and make a third top, if not push higher, and this would push you higher up onto that your fib lines. So you'd be shooting for your fib lines up there. Okay, that's pretty good. So you're very bullish on a bunch of your timelines here. Okay. Now, the challenge with this, the way this is playing out right now, the challenge with this could just go up, and you see where your resistance is up here. Your resistance is 71.32. So your resistance is parked right up here, 71.32. This could come all the way back up here, wick out here again, and then drop back down. Now, if it does that, that's bearish. If it wicks up, goes up, to it's bearish if it goes up and gets rejected off this a third time, because this will be a very strong indicator of this falling out. I'm still of the mind that this is going to head down, even though we have all these bullish candles. Even though we have these bullish candles, if this POS wicks out on me, I will just be looking. Once again, I have my top targets, and they're up here. I mean, I'm still riding my top targets. There it is. Okay, let's buzz through. So that's really all I got for you, right? This is a toughie right here. Now you've got a lot of moving averages that are below you. Okay, so let's go over to one of our charts. Let's go over to one of our charts that's got all our moving averages on it. Okay, so let's go take a look here. So we're going to rip everything off the chart. Let's pull this down. Okay, so you got a bullish cross right there on the 4 hour. Sorry, let's go to the 6 hour. So you got one bullish cross on the 4 hour. You have a bullish cross. You had a double bullish cross. So you had a super cross with the 200 and the 100. So you had a super cross with the 200 and 100, and these are super close to the price action. So this is actually pretty strong cross right here. This is a really good cross. I mean, this thing could wick up on you. You know, this thing could still go up, or just get up here, move over one candle, and then wick up on you. And, you know, it's just kind of keep moving sideways and go back up. Okay, you had another bullish cross. This is still a long time ago. It's a full day ago. But this one and this one's a brand new one. So your 12-hour chart and your 12-hour, 6-hour, 4-hour are all bullish, have bullish crosses on them. And, yep. All right, actually, only your 12-hour. Your 6-hour is yet to come. Okay, so you have... All right, this is such a pain in the butt. All right, so you did see a double top here. It did fall out in the double top. So the wedge is the top side of the resistance still. All right, I'm going to get rid of this right here. Still has that where I'm going to load my shorts. I'm going to be loading the crap out of my shorts up there. Got this wedge. I hit the support perfect, so this is still our support. Gonna get rid of this, gonna get rid of this. Still gonna leave this channel. What we're gonna say is we're gonna say, so one is 12-hour. We have a supercross with the 7-100 and the 7-200. And then with the and with the 6-hour, you have a bull cross, the 30 and the 200 in 6 hours. Okay, and then we've got 3. We've got bullish Haramis on the 6-hour, 4-hour, and 12-hour. Right, so everything's got a bullish Harami right now. Actually, I'm sorry. 6-hour, 6-hour, and only the 6-hour and the 4-hour. So there's a lot of bullish sign right here. So you've got a lot of bullish things. Got a lot of bull things going on right here for your short term, right? So there's your short term right here. Right, so there's your short term play. All right, let me copy this. Okay. All right, and I mean that's really it. This is this is pretty darn bullish right here. On the 12-hour, the 6-hour has bullish candles. The 4-hour has bullish candles. I mean, and look at these things. These are on red numbers, so these are on a red 5, right? So if this red 5 turns into a red 5 with a red candle, and let's see over here, 12-hour. And this is tough. Look, this has not started a red candle. So you've not started a downward motion on your still technically bleeding. Right? This hasn't started a downward bearish candle yet, which is crazy. There's no red 1. Where's the red 1 at? Okay, so this could bleed up and wick out. So I would set my stop losses tight, right? So I would be very careful with my stop losses in a short. And you got to watch this. So here's your problem. You've got limited top side right here with the channel. You got limited top side with the channel. So there is this. I'm just going to leave this here and let me pull this down. I'm just going to make it a little bigger. There we go. All right. Now let's do Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. For some reason, Litecoin is just weaker. Right? Litecoin is a lot weaker than Bitcoin is right now. So you've got this channel, right? So we're in this really super funky channel, right? So this if you're looking at this for your channel here, this is a super funky channel because look at us. We just rode this bottom. Like it just wanted to fall out of the bottom so bad. It was like, nope, we're going south and that's it. And then it just got pumped up. Like if I would have looked at this, I would have had this all set out as this kind of channel here. And I'm sure I did. I'm sure I had this drawn out right here. Like this is what kind of channel this was. Right here. and then created this wedge, and it kind of went along, and then it finally broke out bullish of this ascending pattern. Now usually on these ascending patterns, this is a continuation pattern to the downward side, right? Usually this is a continuation to a lower area, and then that's not what happened. So this bounced back up into this channel. So we came back up into and created a brand new channel. Now Bitcoin is clearly weaker because look, here's the top of the channel right here, right? So if you look at Litecoin, there's the top of the channel for Litecoin. Here's the top of the channel for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's all the way back up to its top of its channel. It's really, really close, where Litecoin is sufficiently lower and noticeably lower right now, right? It's definitely noticeably lower. Now we are on a 5-hour timeline. Came down here, almost got your support. So the support should have been moved up to right there. So there's your support. So tacked off the support, perfect. Let's pull a fib on this thing. So let's throw a fib over here, see what we got. Let's run it from here. Okay, now this still hasn't touched your 5-0 extension, right? Now this is making a crazy zigzag pattern. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is making a pretty wild zigzag pattern down. Now this could probably be counted as a 5-wave up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here though, this is just a mess right here. This is a really hard thing to count. But I would at least to see this. I mean, I would like to see this come back, touch the 5 and or the 618, and then take off, right? So still gonna just scoot these over because I still think this is what this damn thing should be doing. Right now I had this coming down and I had the bounce. Look at that. There's my arrows. So my arrows were good. Right? My arrows are good. I just think that this thing comes down one more time. Right? Let me save this. All right. And that's it. So there you go. Have fun. Dude, I don't even have time for my wife. She's going to kill me. If I brought you into the house, she'd definitely kill me. She'd probably throw me and the dog out. BTC is a game of shakeouts. No, you're right. You're right. There's a lot of shaking out going on right now. So we have a lot of people getting shaken out of a lot of positions. This is pretty crazy. So I'm just going to kind of run through my charts real quick. So what we're watching is we're watching over here. Hey, this needed to break this key June line. So you see the key June line just totally dumped off right there. We're still on the bullish side of the key June. As you see that I had this was my support. I expected us to get down a little bit lower. My target is still down here. My target is still down here. This is where I want to come to. I want this thing to come all the way down. It's a long way to go from up here. Right? That's a long way to go. Right? To fall out of this cloud. We came up, look at this. We tested the top of the cloud. We poked out a little bit. We gave a little tickle to the top of the cloud, and then this thing fell down. And now we've respected this channel the whole way, right? So here was our original channel that we were in. And then when we fell out of this channel, we've respected this channel the whole way. We've never broken up and out of that channel. Now we've got a pretty parabolic move from here to here with very little fallout. So this thing is going to retrace eventually. And when it retraces, it's going to be pretty big. Now we know that. So there's my top target. I'm not changing anything. It's still there. We all know that. We're getting real close to this. We're really, really close to this. Okay. And now we're in the cloud. And let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can break out of this cloud on the 12-hour. Right, on other time, like other pumps, we've clearly broken out of the cloud, right? Here you go. Take a look at our Stoke. So our Stoke is now flipping. So you got our Stoke flipping. And remember, this at the top is called skipping. So it's just skipping back and forth, right? This is very dangerous when it does this, right? Because when you get up here, it's just picking a time to fall out. But every single time it does fall out, right? Every single time this falls out. It's just going to be when and how bad does this decide to fall out, right? Yeah, the Stoke has been up here. Now that's my 12 hour. BTC in 5 days and 8K. Oh, 5K in 8 days. Yeesh. Yeah, the Stoke has been up here for, I don't know, about 1, 2, for 3 days. It's been up here for 3 days. So you've been, well, I mean, depending on how high you want to say you've been up here, you've been 1, 2, 3, it's almost 4 days. So you've been almost here 4.5 days. You've been up here to the top level. And at some point, this thing, now this thing can skip along a lot. Look at this. Look what happened over here. You see all this skipping right here, right? And then it eventually just started to fall out. 1 test, 2 test, dump. We've only tested this one time, right? We've only gone up here and tested this one time, and we have not fallen out yet. Now, last time we made this run, right? Look at this here last time. So last time we made the run here. Here's where we ran. This was our run up, right? We had 2 runs up. We had this big run up and down. We had another run up, so we're way up here, right? Last time we ran up here, I mean, take a look. So here's the first run up. It dumped. Here was the second run up. And then this came back a little bit, and you had another big run up, right? So this right here, you got to keep an eye on this because it's 1, 2, 3, and then just finally just tanked out. So you've had your first touch, and this rarely falls out on the first touch, right? It's not a very common occurrence that when it makes this first bullish run, that it just falls right back down, right? I mean, this is now, if you look at this for a second coming, right, a second dump, now it can go up there, fall out, and fall out hard, right? Look, because this is bearish, right? So this is a bearish move right here. Bearish, fell out the second time, right? Fell out. So this is a tough place to play because this does have room. This has got a lot of room to go back up here, right? You don't need much room to make a pretty, to snap some stop losses. You don't need that much room, okay? You really don't. All right, so we just need to keep an eye on this. Now we've had 2 separate run-ups right now. We've had 2 full run-ups on this bullish track, right? So 1 full run up here, the second full run up here. Now, if you look back, yeah, you 1, 2 big run ups, and then this thing dumped, right? Here you go. Here's your big run up right here, right? This kind of had 1, yeah, and then this, and then it got up to the top, right? Same thing here. Right, so nope, just 1 run up. So this is like a double top. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we know where our top, we have a good idea of where our top is. I still think it's coming soon. And let's run through our charts real quick here. Charts this. Yep, there's that one. Not looking good for the head and shoulders. Not looking good for the head and shoulders. Not at all. Head and shoulders, not looking good. Okay. The channel. We're going to see if the channel holds up. The other charts I made, yeah, still, I mean, here was kind of 1 chart down and bounce. We still got to see, but my targets are still there. So I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to put clone, put my target right up there. Okay, and Yeah, I expected us to go up into this channel, come down, and we just never did. We never got up here and hit that channel. There's our downward support. Stupid, you know, can't get over. So back historically, like if we go back over here, here's the last time we broke out of the Kijun right here. So we broke over the Kijun, then we tried to come back down under it, but we actually were able to break below it, and then we got it. Then we got our moon rocket out of it. Totally different. We have not been in this situation before where this is at. And like I said, above the Kijun is bullish. Above the Tekken is bullish. So we're clearly above both of these. And until we break lower than them, right? Until we break lower. And this is, so if you look where your support is, your support's at 6,700. This is your support right here. You are bullish. So you're bullish above both of these. Okay, I'm going to pull this over to the daily real quick. I just want to take a look at the daily. Okay, so for the daily, we are still under the Kijun, so. But pretty much. Okay, well, there's a great bullish indicator for you right there on the daily chart. Right? Great bullish indicator. So look here, it broke through, snapped the Kijun. Snapped the Kijun twice. And then got rejected. We're right below it. So the Kijun is at 71.85. Okay, this is super, super important. So let's go back on our chart. 71.85. Yep, there it is right there. Where is that chart at? So I'm going to add this right here. I'm going to put the support line up right here. right. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Are we going to E2E on daily cloud vamp? Man, I don't know, man. I'm looking here. I just think it's going to respect the channel. I think it's just going to stay in the channel. Now this thing can still just keep going up. We're just going to have to see. Like it says, it's freaking bullish right now. Ah, but the daily is bearish. Shit, forgot to add that. Crap. I forgot to add that the daily printed up a bearish candle. Gotta go up here and delete some of these. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull this off, just trying to get all this stuff. Okay. All right. All right, and yeah, let's take a look at the volume really quick. I just want to go over the volume real quick here. Yeah, let's pull up the volume. Not bad. You know, the volume has been going. It's okay. Volume's okay. It's not so bad. Now, yeah, I'm not looking for any. There's no sign of a turnaround here on the daily. Like this doesn't say to me this is gonna fall out here. Right? This thing doesn't that often. It's a rare occurrence to turn around on a 7. See, there's a 7 right there. 7 and an 8. Yeah, it's just a rare occurrence. Oh no, look, there's a couple 7s. Both green. Yeah, I don't have any. No, I don't have any hope that this is going to be like the turnaround right here. If this was, you know, whenever you post up a green 6 like this is just a continuation pattern for me. More on a 12-hour than on the daily, though. So this is not. I mean, this 8 could totally fire up here. A lot of bullishness. Okay, let me do EOS. I can do EOS real quick. Let me do EOS here. There we go. All right, so for EOS, I had this as my resistance. If you take a look at the Beast Scalper told you to pull a short on this. Now this is a bleeding 9. This thing is hardcore. This thing is bled just absolutely crazy. So came up to my resistance, hit my resistance. So I mean, you know, it's looking good. You know, I mean, this is This is still got legs to it, right? I mean, this thing has still got some legs to it. And if BTC takes off, you really have to look up to your next level of resistance, right? I mean, if this thing does reset, right? So number one, there's you've got your 200 MA right there. So let's just set our 200 MA, and then we're gonna set our next level, right? So here we go. Now on the bullish side, this is exactly where I would be looking on the bullish side right here. So if this thing did decide to come, let's clone this. All right, so if this thing dropped down and then decided to take off again, you could do something like that. And or so let's pull a fib on this thing. Let's get rid of. So I'm gonna pull a fib channel on this. Now I would go from here to there, right? I would like to see a pullback. You know what I'm saying? Like if this thing is gonna bounce, do something like this. Come back here, and then bounce, right? I mean, this is a little shallow. This is a really shallow retracement for me. I mean, is it possible? Yeah, it's totally possible. But I mean, if this is 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5-wave structure, I mean, you could even get something like right down into here. So I would be looking for a retracement down into here, and then this would give me something nice. Now, this is really this. Look at this is creating a symmetrical triangle. On the 6-hour, you totally got a symmetrical triangle there. This baby's gonna break out any minute. It's just waiting, right? This is a little symmetrical triangle right here. There you go. All right, so that's your play right there. This is now when this is symmetrical like this is 59, 40, 49, 51. So that's your EOS play right there. All right. And EOS. Come on. All right, and what's next? I hope so. I hope so, Swartz. I hope so. Yeah. What do we got? All right, and we'll do. So we'll do. Did we do Litecoin? So we kind of did Litecoin. I still. Litecoin just taking a beat. Look at my arrows have been really good on Litecoin. We'll just have to see. I mean, let's play it out pretty good right here. Gonna have to see what we get out of Litecoin. I'm just not gonna change anything here, right? Litecoin is a lot weaker than Bitcoin. So. All right, let's go over and take a look at Ethereum. Where's my EOS? Let's load up Ethereum real quick. All right, this is my main one. All right, so Ethereum has got just a really wild. I mean, I'm just not going to change anything on Ethereum. I think this is exactly how it should stay. I don't think there's anything that needs to change here. So Ethereum chart's just going to stay exactly the same. Okay. Yep, not going to change the chart. Simply because this could do, I mean, this thing could, you know. So this would target that. That would come down there. Then we get our bounce off. I mean, I still think, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see right here. Hey, this thing could just go straight up. It's real tough, especially with a bunch of more tether floating around right now. Go figure. Just when you think things can't get any worse. Yep. Short says, remember, market makers are giving us false hope right now. They want to drain them. Exactly. They're definitely trying to drain. Yeah. Vamp is not looking to long this market. Vamp is looking to make money shorting this market. No, I want to buy Bitcoin when it's a value, when it's a deal. That's kind of how the Vamp works. All right, let's do one more chart. The Vamp likes to buy things at a discount, right? Everything but my wife. Don't judge me and don't tell her I said that. Okay. Wives ain't cheap. TRX taking El Uno beating. Right, I still see this is my top side for EOS. I'm going to leave that there. Even if this did fall down, there's your support. It would just possibly come back to support. And I mean, this thing could could be primed to take off right here. I mean, this is a pretty good, God, look at just parallel. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can almost count this out pretty well as a 5 wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I mean, that thing counts out pretty good right there. So I'm going to yeah, so I mean this looks like a pretty good 1, 2, 3. It's hard. How do you pull out a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this thing right here? That's very difficult to do. All right, and there's a bunch of good news about there. Can you explain why the futures contracts need to wick into the gaps? Yeah, so the futures, the way the CME, yeah, I mean, until Beast, dude, you can always come join me. You know that. You know that. Yeah, so the so basically right now what we've got going on is you've got the CME futures that are up at 7,200. It just needs a wick up there. Once again, this just comes down to the market makers, you know, the people who are making all the easy money. I mean, there's nothing easier than, you know, if you've got a gazillion BTC to throw a bunch of BTC into, you know, into something that's just going to just totally just, you know, print you money every quarter or whatever it is. So, you know, with that being said, I mean, it's part of the manipulation game that just keeps going on. Hey, Andy, how you doing? What would be a reasonable trail for a trailing stop on BTC? Right now, with how erratic BTC is, I am giving myself a pretty reasonable trailing stop loss. I mean, like 100 points. I know it's a lot. If you're playing high leverage, you want to shorten that up. But, yeah. Yeah, no, until I agree, dude, we're days away from the dump. I feel we could... And, you know, once again, you know, we're so close to 7,200. We're right here at 7,200. And just one wick, one little, you know, one little pop up right through that, right through the, where's the itchy chart at? Where's my itchy? There it is. Just one little wick up through the Kaijun. Just a little baby wick. And then that could be it. That's all it's needed in the market. Yeah, 31st is just days away. So right now, with that being said, you have 2 days Uh, so you have 2 days, right? 2 days for the futures. Today is technically the 30th, right? It's 1 day away. It's tomorrow. I am going to hedge along. I am going to hedge along. I am. I'm going to hedge along for the future's expiration. Okay, which time? Can somebody confirm the time? Can someone confirm the time that the futures close? Is that there anybody out there? Later, buddy. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks, buddy. Can someone confirm the time? Yeah, get some rest, man. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning for you. When I say I'm gonna hedge, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just take a small position with a loose stop loss, and I will play the 7,200. And then what happens is, if I see it start to just get, I mean, we're not that far away right now. We're 150 points from it. I think that's what the 60 million tether is going to be used. Yeah. Hey, Jared. Hey, here's a link. Yeah, I don't think you can post links. Jared, I don't think you can post links on there. That's the shooty thing, the crappy thing about tomorrow. Can't see the address. Okay, I'll see it. Let me see. Is there? I didn't even see the link. I can't see the link. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it right now. All right, 4 p.m. GMT. Okay. All right. 4 p.m. All right, so that's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. UTC time. All right, so it's 4 p.m. UTC. Yep, 1600. Yep. I don't think he's gonna have to eat any ass. I don't think he's gonna have to eat any ass. Okay, so that's 4 p.m. on the 31st. UTC. Okay. Yep, that's all I got. There we go. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna do a really small. Yeah, we'll see you guys. Yeah, so what time is that Pacific time? So 4, so that's, oh my God, I don't even know what time that is for me. It's like midnight for me. It's like midnight for me. Okay. All right, everybody. I think we're good. I think that's it. I think we have ourselves all set up. And yeah, Pacific Standard Time is -8. Okay. So I'm on PST. So that's -8. So, God, what is it? That midnight? It's like midnight time for us. 9 a.m. Thursday. Oh, seriously, you're killing me, man. 9 a.m. Thursday. Jesus Lord. All right, I guess I was up at 7:45 this morning. Yeah, I'm up Pacific time. I was up at 7:45 this morning trading. I got up. My alarm was going off. My trading alarm. Yes. Yeah. So, all right. So what is that? So let's convert trading terms 4 p.m. London time. Last Friday contract mine. Nine a.m. So 9 a.m. Friday. Okay. So that's a 9 a.m. Friday PST. Got it. Okay. Got it. Got it. All right. So there we go. Now it can pop up anywhere from now until then, and that's actually a pretty long time away. Right? That's a pretty long time away. And I think, I think that's it. All right, and I think that's it for me, everybody. Perfect. So I will send out a little tweet, and I will post up a chart, and we will see where we're at there, everyone. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Hey, give me some likes on the video. Hit that little likey button, and let's see what we can do. Let's see how this, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, but if we do run up to 7,200 and clean out the futures, just the amount of manipulation is just ungodly. And then if the ETFs get approved after this, I swear to God, I will go find the guy who was eating ass and I will slap him in the back of the head, okay? I'm going to slap him in the back of the head. So I'm going to say he's responsible, right? Killing me. This guy's killing me. I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with this guy eating some girl's crapper. It is everything to do with the tether being pumped in here by the market makers to clean out that CME to cover that. I wonder how big that is. I'm going to have to look and see how big that is. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Couple things. We now have Forex, right? I don't trade Forex, right? I don't trade Forex, but we now have Forex. Look at all this Forex stuff we got now. So we just started doing Forex. I don't do it. Skarn does it. So we've got this guy. He's really, really good at it. And we now have just added a Forex channel. Pretty cool, right? So we've got a bunch of really great Forex stuff that we just added. The futures, the stock market, all kinds of stuff, right? So a brand new channel we just added. I haven't even had a chance to go through it yet. I've been focusing just too much on our own stuff. But I'm going to have to go over here and definitely take a look. I am probably going to start getting into... I'm gonna have to definitely start getting into. I'm gonna have to start getting into forex trading here. I'm gonna start looking at the pot stocks because I think the pot stocks. I got to figure out a way to short the pot stocks. I want to short some of the pot stocks. They're going through the roof, And I think I could probably get in and short a couple of them because I think they're just flying through the roof right now. It's going to be a good time to short them. And I think that's it. I think we're all good. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate everybody. If you get a chance, please give us a like. Come on over and join us on Discord. 4,200, 4,300 members on Discord. Like I said, it just the channel keeps growing. Now we've got Forex. We've got our calls channel. We've got so much going. I mean, our channel just keeps growing and getting better and better and better. And there's just so much stuff. And one of these days I got it. Where's the call list? There's the trading calls. So here's our trading calls. Look, you got Big Chone in here making calls. You got KK in here making some beast calls. These guys, both of them, look at them doing in the calls channel, making the calls like champs, doing a great job, right? Then they also have a scalping channel. So we have a whole channel that's just dedicated only to scalping. So this is all we do. We just scalping. Then we do have our alts. And if you guys come in, listen, we got a bunch of really good guys in here trading all the alts, doing a great job. Crypto Warrior, this guy's an absolute beast, right? Crypto Warrior, the guy is just a super, super professional. It's all he does. This is all he does is make these calls on alts, and he does a great job. And he's got some of these, he printed up like 40-80% on these. I mean, he just does a great job. So he's got, and Peak, here's Peak right here. Peak is just amazing. Peak has been with me since I started. These guys are great traders. All this great, great information. It's not just about Bitcoin. Basically, the thing is how our channel works so well is I'm the one kind of guiding us through, helping being that guide for Bitcoin. And that guide allows a lot of us to, to make a lot of calls on a lot of the other coins. Especially, we all kind of can look at each other's TAs, make calls based on that. So for me, at Until 1 Mil, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Boy, did this chat just evolve into debauchery with all of the butt eating that's going on right here. It's like a buffet of butt eating on our chart. All downhill from here. Let's get out of this before we get in trouble on YouTube. Thank you so much. The vamp is out.